Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit and my intuition and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. If you are new, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, I am so grateful for you guys coming back. You guys are so appreciated here, and everyone is safe here in this space with me today. So we'll be taking a look at what the person on your mind, the person you came here about, wants from you, wants out of the connection with you, the relationship, whatever's going on. Now, this could be anybody in your life, although I generally read for romantic relationships. So if it comes through as a romantic relationship, that is how I will read it. Although you can rest assured know that if the gist of the energy sounds like someone, it's not romantic, then just apply it to your situation. Although I'll be reading the predominant energy. And since my channel here, I do a lot of love readings, or at least that's the energy that's coming in. That is how I read the energy. So with that out of the way, I would like to do an energy check to just take a look at how you perceive the person. And if it sounds like the person you came here about, then we will take a look at what that person wants. Okay, so the energy check, if it does not sound like the person or how you perceive that person, then chances are it is most likely not your pile. If the energy sounds familiar because it sounds like your energy, then I could certainly be tapping into you and not your person, which could provide some insight as well. So that could mean how your person is seeing you, and then the back end be what you want from this person, okay? Which happens all the time in this channel. You just crisscross energies. If I say it's you, it might be your person, and vice versa. So with that out of the way, beautiful people, you have 4 options to choose from here. We have the Phantom Wise Tarot making its debut on this channel for pile number 1. I will put the timestamp in the description box below. Pile number 2, we have the Wild Unknown Tarot. Option number 3, we have the Healing Light Tarot. And for option number 4, we have the Night Sun Tarot. All right, so you can't really pick a wrong pile, because if it just does not resonate, then just go check out another one. All right, so I'll leave that with you guys, and I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, my most beautiful. Pile number 1, you picked the Phantom Wise Tarot. Like I said, making its debut here on the channel. I cannot wait to get into your reading. We will be looking at the person you came here about, the person on your mind, and what exactly do they want from you? What do they want from this connection? What do they desire? What sort of outcome are they looking for, wanting with you? Keep in mind, this could be anybody at all. It does not have to be romantic, although because I do a lot of romantic love readings, this could certainly come out as such. Just apply it to your situation. If it's not romantic, then just whatever the gist of the energy is, you can apply that to your situation if it resonates. Now, before we get into that whole piece, we will do an energy check, and all we'll do is ask for how do you see this person, or how are you relating in this connection to this person, so that you know this is indeed your pile. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, if that sounds more like the way your person is perceiving you and the connection, then it could be that I'm tapping into your energy and looking at what you want from this person and this connection. So the energies are crisscrossed, all right? Now, I don't know if you'll know how your person perceives you, but it could be in one of these piles, crisscrossed energies. So if you were drawn to multiple piles, could certainly have multiple energies. So I'm going to pull some tarot and some oracle, and I'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. Spirit, can we get clear and concise message and how pile 1 is perceiving their person, this connection, so that they know that this is indeed their pile? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. All right, so shuffling does take a bit because I get in the zone And we will start once I am ready to channel. All right, so I don't know, these cards are new. I'm just going to ring a bell here. You might want to mute just to clear energy in the space. Okay. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. How is pile 1 perceive this person, the connection with this person? How will they know that this is indeed their pile? Okay, so we have the Temperance falling kind of sideways-ish. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay, pull some oracles. We have the Zebra. We have the Yogini with the number 19, and it says, we are all one, each an inseparable part of the unseen infinite energies that surround, sustain, and empower us and all there is. We have trust. We have belief. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. And one of these. All right, we had a few come out. I will flip the one that's revealed itself here. We have weight of the truth. Interesting. We have trust here and believe with the number 75. Alrighty. Let me just, oh, one card went flying from the top here with listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something. It's time to act on its wisdom. Okay. So give me a second here just to tap into this energy of how you perceive this person. Unless, of course, the energies are crossed, and it could be your person's perception of you. Take whatever resonates here, all right? So, let's see. Okay. You see this person as somebody who might have not have always been living to their full potential. Somebody who is pretty layered. You see this person kind of almost as a gift here to humanity in some sort of way. You see this person as someone who might be highly intuitive, but you also see this person as maybe not sharing the depths of who they are, or have not been able to fully allow themselves to come out in an energy that you can see and in this person. And maybe you don't know for sure if this person was able to see this within themselves, or maybe you've witnessed this person grow into somebody who is coming into their own power, who is listening to their intuition, who is guided by a force of spirit, of the universe, who is somebody who is now really relying on their intuition, their trust in spirit and the universe to guide them, even if this means doing things that might be challenging. But I don't think this was always the case. I feel like this person might have taken some time to find this balance within themselves. And it could very well be that this person you've seen put put a lot of energy into things that weren't necessarily always returning back to this person. So you've seen this person kind of invest their time, maybe give to situations, and maybe even experience a loss of love or unreciprocated love at some point. Could have been with you if you felt like you and this person might have had a past relationship, or maybe this person was in your life for some time. You see this person as a giver, and someone who is, who's a giver, who's a little bit selfless in their approach. And maybe they've experienced a loss of love, and they might have experienced rejection. They might have experienced that not everything that they water or energetically feed has resulted in something that that has been beneficial to them. A lot might have hurt them in their exploration of doing such. So you might have witnessed this person transform, I feel, from maybe a state of anxiety. Maybe this person knew of a greater truth, or there was something here that this person was trying to align themselves with and dedicate themselves to, but trying to figure it out was a process in itself that might have come with a lot of lessons learned and a lot of pain, maybe even some rejection, and a lot of time spent. And I think you see this person as somebody who never gave up, somebody who believed in themselves despite all of the obstacles. And you might even feel like you were unable to, I don't know, like prop this person up in some way. So you see this person as someone who goes it alone, or was able to pull something off alone, or find themselves alone. But you see this person as someone who is selfless, who is not selfishly doing something out of their own gain, somebody who, despite all of the maybe suffering or experiences that they could get stuck in if one wanted to, you see this person bounce out of that sort of state. They can transmute any sort of energy, bad experience, rejection, or frustrations in not seeing results, and keep at it and still have a fire inside them. I'm feeling like, although I don't see it anywhere here, I do feel like a very Leo type energy. So this person could be a Leo, could have Leo rising in their chart, or their moon sign could be a Leo. This is somebody who is very much optimistic, despite maybe sometimes not having any reason to be optimistic, because there's a belief in not only themselves. I think it goes past that. I feel like you feel this person has a belief in humanity, or the good side in humanity, or is able to see something like the best in every situation, or be optimistic, but not necessarily in a gullible sort of way, but in a way that truly wants to believe the good in every situation, and truly wants the best out of every situation in some way. But you might feel like this person hasn't always been aligned to the greatest truth, or living their best truth. And so you see them as somebody who is trying, who is now on a journey to find what that is, who is now no longer stuck in a situation of feeling held back by circumstances. And maybe at some point you saw this person who had to live a life of someone that they were not comfortable being, or at least put in a situation that they recognize was not for them, and it could have served a purpose in their life. But maybe this person outgrew the situation, or they just had to find a greater truth. And so maybe they were figuring out what that truth looked like, because I don't know that this person 100% knew the answer, or what sort of path they were going on. So you see this person as someone who had to figure out through trials and tribulations. You see this person also as someone who is very inclusive of you know, diversity, other people, who has an open mind, who's very accepting and understanding of different positions of people, even though maybe it doesn't fall in their own maybe culture or religion or whatever sort of belief system they have. They are very open. This person, you might see them as somebody who's had a difficult upbringing, or just a past before they've known you, or a point in time in their life. And it could be that point in time where they were living, not necessarily a lie, but maybe fitting into a mold of society, or a mold that was created over time. Or maybe they just had a really rough childhood or an upbringing where they had to make the most of something in order to get closer to their truth. So you see this person as someone who is very optimistic for their future, somebody who might have a lot of faith in their spirituality, or just belief in themselves and conviction for a truth, despite what they see happening in front of them or their experience in the real world. And it could very well be, for a lot of you guys, maybe this person was rejected by you at some point in time, or for whatever reason, maybe there was an inability for you and this person to come together in some sort of way. So this person might have felt rejected, or you see this person as being rejected from you, or being pushed away in some way, or experiencing something here. And if not with you, then maybe in another situation that you've seen this person have to go through in order to learn some sort of life lesson to get them out. So they could have been in a state of depression at some point, or you've known them to be withdrawn or removed for a point in time in their life. But you've seen this person kind of overcome this, like I said, and really find it within themselves to step out of, or snap out of, whatever state. Or they could just be kind of doing that as this energy sits right now. That maybe for a long period of time that you've known this person, maybe they were depressed or removed or recluse or trying to heal, or just very much in that sort of state. But I don't feel as though this was somebody who was victimized so much so that they were incapacitated for extended periods of time, because what's coming through energetically is you seeing this person pushing past this, transmuting this energy into something that they could work with, despite maybe not seeing results in front of them so readily. Okay, so I do want to read the zebra, because it might give us some more. And then we will get into what this person wants, if you're resonating with this energy. So zebra is not spirit. Zebra. Sorry, guys. Not water. Okay, so zebra right here. Okie dokie. So we have fire energy, so definitely could be, like I said, Leo prominent. So we see eccentric, creative, and a visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the goal health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When they're out of balance, jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance an epic adventure and art. So yeah, the humanity piece was coming through here. Someone who is a giver, somebody who is selfless, but also the fact that I do feel like this person is somebody who is young at heart, is curious despite setbacks. Coming through as a strong point, and somebody who is, I do feel, a visionary, somebody who is quite creative. That didn't come through so much, but I do see that you can picture this person as someone who might have a sort of hobby, a side thing, or an outlet for a creative expression that they have, that they do. And I feel this is an outlet for them to release any sort of energy that allows them to get more centered. So if this sounds like somebody that you are here about, or if this sounds like how your person is seeing you. Then what we're going to do is see what this person wants out of this connection with you. I am going to put these back because we are going to pull oracles, maybe, in this second part, and we might use the same ones. I do not know. Let us see. See what I feel like. Okay, so what does this person want from you? What do they want from the connection? What does this person want overall? What do they want? Spirit, thank you so much for that message, for allowing me to channel that message for pile 1. I am so grateful, so blessed. Thank you so much. Can we please get, what does pile number 1's person, same person we channeled, want from pile 1? What does this person want from the connection? What do they want? Thank you so much. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. We have the Sun. There's that Leo energy coming out. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse. And we have the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I will pull some oracles. What does pile number 1's person want from pile 1? Focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. Shark. I just heard the Baby Shark song in my head, and I'm not going to sing it because then it'll be in my head forever. Okay, the Mermaid, number 4. So it says, look below the surface of your emotional reactions to know what is really going on, for things are not always what they may seem. Ooh, for the Mermaid. Look below the surface of your emotional reactions to know what is really going on, for things that are not always what they seem. Okay, below the surface. Shark. Okay, let's pull one of these bad boys. We have childhood. Okay. And one of these. Okay, I'm actually feeling 3, which is a lot, but they wanted to come out. Okay, so what do we have? We have spirits to guide you, number 70. We have the sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. And we also have stay back, number 29. A stay back energy was kind of coming through when I was pulling the tarot. Oh, where do we put Z card? Right over there. Okay. Sorry, as I slide it over. Okay, let me tap into what this person wants. So I feel like this person feels as though I don't think they're on the best of terms with you at the moment. Meaning you guys might have had stronger times, better connection between the two of you guys at some point. So I feel like this person is recognizing or understanding there to be a challenge in the connection between you and them, with something they feel you are not wanting to face. And so they feel like you're troubled. But they feel as though you're not wanting to do what it takes to see where the trouble is, or understand parts of yourself that might need to be addressed here, that might be hindering the partnership between the two of you guys, but more than that, hindering maybe your ability to break away from struggle and strife in your own life. This person feels like they want the best for you, but they also recognize that in order for there to be progress in someone's life, there needs to be a desire to want to put forward effort. And there has to be an energy of openness to recognize that there are parts of self that are unhealthy, and that could be stemming from experiences we've had as from our childhood, or that we suppress in some way. So this person feels like you have traumas, you have childhood wounds, or you have experiences here that has made you react in the way you do react, whether you react or don't react at all. But however you're surfacing or engaging with this person is as a result of anything you experienced. And instead of seeing this as something that could be hindering or not allowing yourself to heal or find cohesion between the two of you guys, or allow things to move forward so that you guys can heal, or that you guys can move on and move forward, or make the most, I think, out of working together, there is an energy here of you not wanting to see, not maybe wanting to communicate, not wanting to put an energy and effort into yourself, not wanting to address certain things. They pretty much feel like you're choosing to be blind to the dangers of your own self. So this causes you to be however you are showing up, which they feel is a threat to them in the connection, because they feel as though in order for there to be cohesion and a balanced sort of partnership of people getting together to work things out, both partners are going to have to recognize areas of themselves and be honest with areas within themselves that need to be addressed. So I don't feel like this person feels threatened, like you'd be I don't know, like maliciously trying to hurt this person. But this person feels if they stay in a situation in which somebody is actively not choosing or pursuing to do anything to get themselves out of a funk or address certain toxic ways about them that might be hindering their lifestyle / relationships, or this relationship in particular, they're not wanting to fight for getting better, or they don't want to fight for this connection. They don't want to fight for themselves. They don't want to pursue happiness. They don't want true enlightenment. They don't want these things. Keep in mind, this is their perspective of what they want, okay? So this may not be true about you, but this is kind of what they want. And they want to remove themselves if they haven't already. I feel they have, and this person might have just said, don't come near me, or they might have just completely pulled their energy away, saying, I need to heal, or I need to look after myself, or I need to surround myself with people who are healed or understand what healing means, and healing inner wounds, and doing sort of the work and showing up in a way that shows effort. Otherwise, there's cycles that are repeated here, repetitive cycles. And that's interesting. We have the spiral in both of these show up in the hands and in the Wheel of Fortune, because I feel like you guys might have been in a cyclical sort of pattern, or maybe the same problems keep resurfacing between you and this person. or they keep bringing up the same concern, or something keeps repeating in different forms, but it's the same root of problem that's coming up in the connection, that this person might have just had enough. They might have just, again, stopped communication. They might have pulled away. They might have said, I don't want to move forward here in the state in which things are at, because I feel like this person feels a lot of healing needs to take place. A lot of attention needs to be given to something that could potentially cause a lot of harm. And it might have not have caused the greatest amount of harm yet, but this person perceives something under the surface here that's brewing in a harmful way that isn't allowing there to be healed. So what does this person want? I think this person is in search of something more healthy, someone who might not bring the sort of energy that they feel in this connection in some way. So I don't know that necessarily that this person is actively sort of pursuing. They could be a healthier partner. Whether this is romantic or not, I don't know, because I'm not really picking this up so much as somebody who sees you as kind of staying in a victim type mentality and not addressing things out of an in denial, or just not a care to or desire to. So this person wants to engage themselves with people who are healed. So they pretty much have a boundary up. They're identifying any cycles they've had with you. They've probably told you to not contact them or stay away from them or leave them alone in some way. Because I do feel this person felt stuck, and they felt stuck due to, one side being them wanting to make progress and move things forward at some point. But I feel like this person felt like things were not progressing, and there was something you were needing to see but were unable to see, and were perpetuating some sort of cycle. So I feel this person's in protective mode now and not wanting to be in the same waters as someone who they've experienced the same sort of pain. So I feel like this person is wanting you to find a higher power here, for one, to guide you to see a greater truth, to not be so in maybe the material world, or see things from a perspective you have been. See there to be a greater spiritual pull towards something to manifest in your life that maybe is not quite visible to you just yet. But if you are open to realizing or seeing some sort of truth and putting in some effort around focusing on what is hurting, or focusing on what is painful, or focusing on a part that is not ascending within yourself because it is stuck or it is unhealed, this person wants you to get closer to spirit. Pray, find your guiding light, however you do so, in order for you to break free from whatever this is for you personally. I don't feel like this person wants you to do that for them. I feel like this person is just feeling like they are wanting to remove themselves and move on with breaking free from a cycle here. They do not want to be stuck, and they don't want to be held back by any victim sort of mindset, or anyone who is actively choosing to remain stuck in some way that is not bringing abundance towards them, whether it be a mindset or in a practical way, in a day in, day out. This by your actions, you're kind of aligning yourself to someone who is not wanting the best for self, who might be giving up on self, who is not willing to be honest and see something greater here. Yeah, so this is what I see, what they want for you. I don't really see them wanting something for themselves. The only thing they want for themselves maybe is not to repeat any cycle here and moving away, so that they are finding some sort of peace for themselves. But I think this person's more concerned about you and your well-being. That's how it's coming through, how I'm feeling it. It's like this person is more preoccupied with the stuckness of you being in something, you being wrapped up in something, you seeing some potential within you and an ability within you, but you kind of not allowing it to come in, or not seeing it, or not embracing, or allowing yourself to do what it takes here, that they feel you have in you. And so it's causing harm to you, and it could be causing harm to, you know, your past relationships, your current relationships, and even potentially your future relationships. So I see this person seeing you as someone who might bounce from situation to another situation, only to repeat the same thing unless you address something here. So they're just concerned that that is something that might manifest itself in your life, which won't allow you to progress. And this concerns this person. So I don't know, this feels very much somebody who is protective of you in some way. Might not feel like it, but that's how I see it. This person is protective of you and really cares about your internal well-being, and that what you're doing is aligned with the greatest good for bringing the best thing towards you. All right. So yeah, this is what I see. If you're a cult another pile, I will see you there. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 2. You picked the Wild Unknown Tarot, so I cannot wait to get into your reading. And we will be taking a look at what does this person want? What do they want from you? What do they want in this connection? What is it that they want? And before we look at what they want, we're going to do an energy check and see how you perceive this person. All right, so how do you perceive them, or slash this connection? This connection with them. Now, this does not have to be romantic, like I mentioned, although I do a lot of love readings here, so it can certainly be. I will read the energy as it comes up. If it is coming up romantic, you don't have to take that. You could just apply the energy towards your person, your situation. All right, and if this sounds more like how your person is seeing you with this energy check, then it could be your energy coming in the back end of what you want from this connection or this person. So crisscross the energies as you see fit. All right, and that could mean your person is in another pile. So we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. And how does pile 2 see their person? How do they see their person and this connection? How do they perceive this person? Thank you so much, Spirit, for this message. And please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. All right. So we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Swords. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well. How does pile 2 perceive their person? How do they know that this is indeed their pile? We have the Bat. All right. That's air energy. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming through. Could be prominent in either chart, you or your person, as confirmation. We have choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Interesting. Feel your way. Okay, the Bat uses sonar to kind of feel their way to navigate. They don't really see so much as feel their way through. Feeling these 2. So we have the Alchemist here. Our enchanted world provides the means for transforming the leaden aspects of daily life into the golden experience available to all. The Alchemist 32, or the number 5. And we have 37, the Mask. Neither you nor anyone else involved in your situation has the clear picture of what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. 37, or the number 10. Okay, we'll pull one of these. we have release and one of these. Repopulation, number 18 or the number 9. Okay, so how do you see this person? Remember, crisscross energies, if this sounds more to you like how your person sees you, then it could be crossed applesauce. Okay. How do you see them? Well, let me just tap into the tarot here real quickly. Okay. Interesting. So you see this person as somebody who is heavily influenced by their environment. It could be people around them that they're listening to. They can't really make their own choice based on their own true, authentic desire. So you might see this person as somebody who has been led by their own traditional sort of upbringing, or maybe they have certain people in their life that they're trying to live up to, or however they've been engaged. You feel like this person has been doing it maybe for the wrong reasons, or whatever the reason being is, like to be seen as somebody who is in a certain light. And so you're wanting this person, or you see this person as somebody who desires to have a different life than they've been living, but who has not been able to choose that for themselves. So they're somebody who is on the inside not very happy, because they haven't been choosing what they truly want for themselves. They've been trying to just fulfill whatever sort of story that they feel they have to uphold. Again, either it be a parental, traditional, cultural upbringing, or just a certain ideology that's been set over time that they've carried, value, something they just are not, you see this person as not being authentic so much, so it's impacting their life. So you feel like you want this person to release any sort of masks or fakeness, or whatever environment or whatever sort of situation they're in that isn't allowing them to bring in the best for themselves. And this person might be the type of person that uses their circumstance or whatever this is as sort of the reason why they cannot do what you want them to do. So either they're using this as a reason not to move forward with you, or why they can't do XYZ. So it's kind of like you see this person as someone who could potentially choose to do something, could follow their heart's desire, but they're not doing this because maybe there's a fear here that if they were to do that, like there's more underlying feelings I feel here, that this person is using that as a crutch, that because of XYZ I cannot do this. But you know that there's something more, and I don't know what that reasoning is. Like I was trying to say, maybe for some of you guys it could be fear of failure, so it's easier just to not do it and then use the crutch of the situation, circumstance, or whatever upbringing they have to say that that's the reason they have not moved forward. So I don't know. I feel like you see this person as somebody who maybe you've had to remove from your life, or at least you've been trying to get this person to see the things in their life that are not allowing them to progress, that have been toxic, that haven't allowed this person to expand to the next level of life, that has not been so healthy, that could be very draining on this person, who has in fact impacted this person and handicapped them in some way, spiritually, maybe emotionally, physically. Just you see this person as somebody who is no longer able to allow themselves to grow because of this confined thing. So they're only allowed to, they feel as though they're only able to navigate within the parameters of whatever idea that they have. So I could see how this is frustrating for you, because you don't even see this person as having the desire to want to make a change. And so this person could be, again, victim mentality, or complaining about having these limitations and these restrictions, and how all these things are having to do or keep up with, and like it's a very I don't know, like what's the right word? It's like because this person cannot expand or is not allowing the realness of what is difficult, because it is difficult to change, to adapt, to welcome in new things in order to find ourselves and do this. This person makes up sort of a more elaborate, sort of grandiose idea about their own life, but they're kind of a big fish in a small pond, or they've just outgrown whatever this is, so they kind of congratulate themselves about like job well done, but you're seeing this as it's not anything. It's them making themselves feel better, because the real celebrations would come with this person growing outside of that environment, or making the decision to expand and grow in a real sort of, I was going to say adult type way. That's the only word I know how to use. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be that this person is super immature, but in this sort of area of their life, it's like this person hasn't developed a side of themselves that is taking on something new. So yeah, you see this person as somebody who is also struggling to maintain the perceived version of who they're supposed to be and who they are living life to be, because you see this person as wanting something more, or at least you could see that being beneficial for this person, but on the outside this person is denying or pretending like they don't, or it's not for them, or they're unable to, or there's all this strife, and if they were to do this, then everything would fall apart, and they're keeping up the world in some sort of way around them or through this process, which is not really the case, or at least you don't feel this is the case. So you see this person as needing to deal with this, and the only way to do this is to choose to take whatever this experience is and then choose to grow, choose to have a different life, choose to expand and look for things that are more fruitful for themselves, and to say no to anything here that is confining or bringing them down. And you're seeing this as really toxic in their life, like it's really hindering this person. So yeah, it's to the extreme, because anything could really be toxic to the extreme, and this could be religion, people around them that are brainwashing them in some way. It could be them using sort of something as a crutch here, day in, day out. And it's like this person is sacrificing themselves and their own growth for a cause or for a something here that isn't really going to help them, that is actually hindering them. And they keep fueling this sort of energy by engaging with these people, or partaking in this mindset, or whatever it is. So yeah, and you feel like this person feels almost like there is no way that they could choose anything other or get out of this. So they might be painting again the picture that they have to do this, or that this is the only way, but by them not doing anything, they're kind of making them their own selves stuck. But they're not happy in this situation either. So how do you help someone here in this sort of a situation? Yeah. You do see something here in this person that is underneath all that, and I think you wanted this person to feel free, because I think if this person removed the restriction or whatever this thing is that's really limiting them, I think you see this person as being somebody who has a gift, but they're not going to be able to use this gift if they're preoccupied and, again, handicapped by a situation, circumstance that is limiting them in some way. So if this is how you see this person, we're going to take a look at what does this person want? What do they want from you? What do they want from the connection? What do they want overall? We'll see what comes through. And if, again, that sounded more like you than your person, then this could be crisscrossed. So do keep that in mind. All right. So thank you, Spirit, for that message. Can we please get, what does pile number 2's person want from pile 2? Or what do they want overall? What do they want from the situation, the circumstance, and the connection with pile 2? What does pile 2's person want? We have the Daughter of Swords in reverse. That is the Page of Swords in reverse. We have Temperance. We have the Father, which is the King of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And whoa. We have the Four of Wands. I'm going to just slide these over. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Sun, and then we have the Mother of Wands. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. I still want to pull some Oracle, so this might get a little bit messy. We have the Teacher, number 15. You would do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and succeed. Okay. We have Defeat, getting Aquarius energy from that. I will read the signs in a bit. Oh, I have a card here that does not belong, and I do not feel it is for your reading. So I'm going to put that right in there. If it wants to come out, it will. Let us do that again. How does pile 2... what do they want from pile 2? We have pivots. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place, after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How would you pivot even just a little bit? Wow, isn't that interesting? I hope you can see that. I will check the shot in a little bit, but let me pull one of these. We have fear that the light will bring judgment. Yes, certainly getting that same energy that you were seeing here. Let's pull one of these. And the Owl, air energy coming out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Interesting, we got the Teacher, and I believe there was an owl in this picture as well. Yes. Owl is all about knowledge turned into wisdom. So from experience, we're able to make decisions, which was interesting. We saw choice there, using wisdom. There's another owl here. Owl could be significant for you guys in this connection. Maybe you're seeing a lot of owls. Owls represent wisdom and vision. All right, so I just want to see. Perfect. So the bat obviously talks about vision because the bat has horrible eyesight, is able to see in different ways. And since the owl is representing vision, there's something that this person definitely needs to see, okay? And maybe you feel like this person is blind to see it, again, in denial or not wanting to see the truth of something. So, but this is about what they want. So I'm going to just tap into this. And I'm sorry, I don't normally do this. I do need to use the washroom real quickly. I will be right back. All right, so what does this person want? Well, let me read the signs first out of the way. We have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out twice here. So Sagittarius, pretty prominent. We have Taurus energy and Leo. And like I said, Aquarius with this star. Okay, so let me tap into the energy. Yeah, I think your perception is bang on the money. So what does this person want? Well, deep down, the truth of the matter is this person does have a desire here outside of what they've been living. I feel like this person desires to allow their mask to fall, to allow the truth to come out, to even find a little room for them to make a change here. But the fear is so strong that they will be judged. I don't know, by society, by the people again who instilled this, by others. Like perception is so strong here. How they're perceived, their image, right, of who they've created of themselves. So this person does know that there is a greater truth here, and they do. I feel like what maybe they're the only thing that you might not have been seeing or understanding is that how clearly this person does see that, because I think how this person has been acting, and when I say that is like the handicap or their blindness to something, I think they see that, but the fear is so strong in even allowing there to be a little slip of that mask and allowing the truth to surface here, even just a little. Um, so this person feels really defeated in not getting what they want for themselves. Like they're sacrificing their own self-love, love that could come in towards them. This person, I feel like this person really wants to be happy, but this person also doesn't see themselves as someone who is capable of allowing themselves to communicate what that means truthfully and honestly in order to come together with what is rightfully, truthfully feeling real for them, because it would mean having to rock the boat of the establishment, whatever that thing is that is already established, the family life, whatever thing was built over time. So yeah, I feel this person feels like they're unable to do this. And what do they want from you? I feel like this person sees you as somebody who would be the type of person that they could find happiness with. I feel like this person wants to communicate to you and openly express their love for you. I feel a lot of love here with the Empress and even the Page of Cups and this Four of Wands. It's like this person sees you as someone that could be marriage material, as the mother of their child, or just their other divine partner in creating a family. You don't have to be a mother per se, but somebody who they want to show love and open up to, and they really want to be able to work with the situation that isn't working here, and find their happiness and truth with you. But the main thing here is they see it as they're not able to, and they really think they're like, I'm seeing a huge Eight of Swords. I'm surprised it didn't come out, but they think that they don't have it within them to speak a truth here. They see you as a counterpart here, you know, with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. These are divine counterparts, and then we see them seeing you as this beautiful Empress energy who has been giving them love, and maybe you've shown them love in an unconditional way. But if this person is not able to give love to self in some way, then things become stuck. So they want to be able to live a truth. They want to be able to find happiness, but they know that in order to do this, they would have to acknowledge the mask wearing, and they would have to rock the establishment. And so what they want is to find a way to find happiness with you and happiness for themselves, by not having to do what it is that they fear. So sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? This person's trying to find a way without upright just taking the full mask, like trying to find a middle ground here to still get what they want in some way, but not fully facing what they have to do, which, I don't know if this is going to be good. I mean, at least a little step in the right direction might be better than nothing, but I feel like this is something they're going to have to face head on. And I feel like this person is choosing not to rock the boat over their own happiness, and they see this. I also feel like they don't feel like you understand this so much to the level that they do. So they feel a little bit like you could benefit from their understanding of what this is. So I don't know, because it sounds a little brainwashy to me. So whatever they believe here, it's like if you understood it at the same level that they did, then things might be a little different, because you might have a little bit of wiggle room for acceptance here and understanding this is the need for them to be the way that they are being. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's coming through. Yeah, just like you informing yourself more about this thing, like that's going to help them in some way or help the situation. It would allow you to be more compromising of this, or I don't know. I think they want, again, to make some sort of a comfort here that will keep enabling them to stay here, because if you understood it and it made some allowance, then it validates this for them in some way. And if they were to fully now, I think, at this point, come out or express or do a 180 or drop the mask or all this, that not only would they rock the establishment, but now your own perceived thing of them would shift and change in a way that they don't want to be judged by you either. So it's like they feel like damned if they do and damned if they don't, because they rode this wave so long now that you have your own preconceived perception or idea of this person, that it's like, well, if they just abandon ship now, it's like they can't do that either. So it's like this person wants to wiggle their way towards what is right, what feels good, but without appearing as though there's someone who abandoned some sort of idealism or no ideology or some sort of value, something here they don't want you to judge them on. I don't know, this is a very interesting energy. I'm gonna read this owl just because why not, and see what we see with the owl, because it keeps coming up. So we have abundance and clairvoyant and treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. When in balance, generous, trusting, secure. When out of balance, money quarrels and scarcity. To bring into balance an offering. So I wasn't picking up a whole lot of this energy outside of this spiritual and material form and some sort of abundance to walk their dharma. So I feel like this person's calling in life is not what they're doing. And they're being called to walk an authentic version of themselves. And so this person might be valuing something here that isn't a value to them in the core, be it money, be it, I don't know, again, we see the 10 of Pentacles, which could be some sort of security, long-term investment in, you know, money-wise, financial security that they have, or that they're placing material things above, you know, what truly matters here in a spiritual sort of way. But I feel like it is more the perception. So it's like what is material is the image and the perception. That's what I feel like. This person puts how they are perceived in their image in front. That's what they value in front of everything else. A true authentic happiness, a coming together, an ability to express and show love from a deep place. And this could have been something that was established at a very young age. Maybe it could even be mother wounds here with the Empress card, something that they've developed from an unhealthy relationship, maybe with their parental figure in some way. Yeah, so back to what they want. I feel this person does not want to have people judge them. I feel this person wants to not be perceived in a way that is what is actually them. I don't know why it's so fearful, but if their true authentic version of themselves comes out, then they fear they'll be judged for it by their family, friends, whatever sort of culture or society here has placed this belief on them, or an idea that they have of themselves that they think is bad or not good to be in that energy. And if they do drop that, then it's like you'll perceive them as someone who abandoned some sort of cause or understanding or whatever. So they want you to understand more about this ideology or this culture, this idea thing. So this person does feel defeated. Damned if they do, damned if they don't. They're not happy in the current state. This person feels like they're stuck and there is kind of no real way out. So yeah, this is kind of what they want. So pile number 2, this is your reading. If you're drawn to another pile, then I will see you there. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 3, you picked the Healing Light Tarot. I cannot wait to get into your reading. We're looking at what does this person want from you, from the connection, from the situation with them. Before we look at this person, though, and what they want, we'll look at how do you see this person. All right, so how do you see them or the connection so that you know indeed this is your pile. Keep in mind, you could tap into your own energy, meaning this is how your person perceives you, and that it will come out what you want from this person and this connection with this person on the back end. So if that's the case, just crisscross the energies. And it could certainly be that your person's energy is in a different pile. If that's the case, go check out another pile. All right, so let's ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for pile 3. And how does pile 3 perceive this person or the connection? How will they know that this is indeed their pile, Spirit? Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3. And thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you. All right. So how does pile 3 perceive this person? How will they know that it is indeed their pile? So we have the 5 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Lots of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn coming out. 8 of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. We have quite a bit coming out here. I do feel we will need these. So 6 of Pentacles. Wow, lots of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yowzers. I do still want to pull some oracles. Let's pull Compassion, You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. Okay. Let's pull one of these. Let us pile 3, see their person. Mouse. We got more earth energy here. So your person could certainly have a lot of earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Prominent in their charts. Or it could be your energy, depending what's resonating for you. And we have Smother with the number 30. And there's a little mouse in the middle of this snake. So we have mouse here twice, okay? I'm going to move this box here out of our way. And yeah, let's put these over here. Getting a little lightheaded here. Interesting energy. I don't know if this is to do with your reading. We'll see. Support with all these cups. 7 of Cups. Maybe while I was feeling lightheaded right before I pulled that, because this gives me 7 of Cups type energy, and it could be somebody who's unclear, who's muddled. It could be somebody who has, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to pull one of these as well. Sorry, I know this is a little crowded here. The Poet, 27, or the number 9. 9 is Hermit. That's also earth energy, Virgo. The Poet, make your life a work of art and your art a work of life. See the poetry in the mundane and you will be rewarded beyond measure. Okay. Let me make sure you can see all of this beauty. Yes, you can. All right. So give me a second to tap into how you see this person. You see this person as somebody who, this is interesting because it's kind of similar to one of the other piles we were reading, and maybe in some flip sort of way, but you see this person as somebody who can do more for their situation, and they might be in a situation where they're kind of a victim mindset, okay? Like somebody who is unable to get themselves out of a stuckness, and by choice, because I feel like you see there being a choice for this person to put in some effort, energy, and dedication towards furthering or bettering their set of circumstances. So this current person could be somebody who isn't really, it could be established in some way, or just not, I don't know, maybe not even caring about their practical world. Maybe this is somebody who is not really sort of ambitious in some way, or they could be, but just they're not, I don't know, there's a part of their life here that is not panning out for the best quality of life for this person. Some of them could certainly be using substances here, okay? It could be anything from drinking or just distractions or smoking or whatever they're doing here that you might feel like this person is just partaking in things actively that they could make a choice to put more work into themselves in order to find a better balance within themselves to make something happen. So you feel like this person might be somebody who isn't curious enough to explore a better side of life, who isn't striving for the best version, quality of life that they could have for themselves, and that this person might have at some point been very disappointed or hurt, and hurt so much that now they don't really even care, or beyond caring to find happiness and joy in their life. And so you feel this person is quite cold. you know, and maybe they need to show a little bit of compassion, but I feel like you feel like this person isn't inspired, is cutting people off, is not wanting to transform into the best version of themselves or their full potential here. And I think you see deeper beyond that, like somebody who might be a little bit too afraid because of a past experience, or somebody who, yeah, is like torn down by the first sort of roadblock they see, that they don't, that they let circumstances get in the way between them and their hopes and their desires and their wishes, no matter what. It's like, oh, see, this went wrong, so therefore it wasn't meant to be, and sort of that sort of an attitude with themselves. But I also feel like you feel like this person can't be there for you so much, because they can't even be there for themselves. And so you might feel like this person could have a codependent type nature as well, or maybe they relied on you to give them some sort of prop up or support their idea of victimhood or something like that, like support their vision to validate them in some way that they are a victim, or that what they're experiencing is because the cold world is victimizing them, and that they're, yeah, they're like, I don't know, like just a poor soul who got trapped in an unfortunate set of circumstances here, and they can't really do anything about it. But I feel like you see them as someone who is willingly putting up with feeling a situation here that is causing discomfort to them because of their inability to have the desire for themselves and find the spark within themselves. And it could be because you feel they are distracted, watered down, using things that aren't helpful in the situation. So they're unmotivated, they're not wanting better for themselves, they're not seeing a great potential, a future, a hope of something. And that hard work or effort or energy even towards something could pay off into something, even if it is over time, and it could build to something greater. But it's like they got to start somewhere, and this person isn't even wanting to start, or they're looking at it might take too long, so why even bother? And you might feel like this person has utilized you in a way that maybe didn't make you feel all that great, or like you were, I don't know, maybe they were hanging on to you in some way, unhealthy way, again, to validate this sort of a mindset for them, or a codependency of sorts here, that maybe at some point you felt like you were helping this person heal, or they needed this to heal, or that the more you would allow this person to give to this person to help them kind of get on their feet. I'm not really picking up romantic so much in this pile either, but it could be whatever you're picking up here, but just like somebody who is trying to help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. And maybe you learned a lesson here that this person, if they are going to find this happiness, that they're going to have to go for it and want it. It can't be something you are handing them or do for them, because I feel like this person's always going to see an obstacle here and then get set back in some way. And maybe this person expects things to fall right into place. You also see this person as maybe having some sort of creative aspect. So maybe this person likes to make music or make art, or there's something about this person that they could apply themselves towards something, but they just aren't doing that. I feel like you showed a lot of compassion to this person, but I feel like this person might have been ungrateful, or just not able to reflect back to you the same compassion you showed this person. So you could see this person as somebody who could get quite cold and, yeah, like not wanting to change, or not seeing the way out. And the way out is through understanding themselves and what's required of themselves to do whatever it takes here to find a better future for themselves. I'm going to read this mouse because I've been reading the animal spirits in all the piles, so I might as well continue to see if we see anything more here about this mouse, because I feel like that deep down this person is the mouse here. but they might be kind of big and bad on the outside in some way. So detail-orientated, small-minded, nitpicky, and nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When the mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, and that's worthy of your exacting eye. When in balance, organized, resourceful, and prepared, and when out of balance, busy with no purpose. To bring into balance a meaningful project. Yeah, I feel like this person's not applying themselves. They'd rather just engage in things that are suppressing something about themselves. And I feel like you feel they're suppressing something because, I don't know, it's not seen here, but intuitively I'm picking up maybe this person's experienced a setback in life, or they just don't know how to apply themselves. So they're kind of in a set of circumstances that they're creating for themselves. But you do see that this person could apply themselves. This kind of almost feels like a parent wanting their child to apply themselves to something is kind of what I feel. But it doesn't have to be a parent-child. It could just be the dynamic here. And so it's like the more this person engages in things that doesn't make them happy and complain about these things, or at least feel victim to these things, the more they are unhappy with themselves and the more depressed they might feel. But now it's like this person is beyond, I feel, or at least you feel like, help in any sort of way, because they haven't got themselves to that point of wanting that spark, that desire to apply themselves. And I do see that you see them as being someone who could apply themselves in a creative way here, or they have something to offer the world, and even if it is something that would be slow going, it's like they have to start somewhere, but this person isn't even willing to start. And I feel like this person is, again, sees some little obstacle as the biggest roadblock, and then they just revert back, and maybe they've tried and were unsuccessful, so now they're very cautious, and maybe it's much ado about nothing in some way, or that they appear to be someone who is pretending to have a set of circumstances that is really limiting them, or a reason why they cannot, but it's all kind of a facade of sorts of their own making. This is frustrating. Pile number 3. So what does this person want? Let's take a look and see. If that resonated, then we will look at what they want from you and what they want from this connection, or maybe what they want for themselves. I don't know. You see this person as not really, like, maybe they want something better, but it's like by their actions, it seems like this person is not wanting what's better for them, because they're engaged in a mindset of not allowing themselves to get anything better than what they've gotten so far, which is frustrating. Okay, so Spirit, thank you so much for pile number 3. Can we please get, what does pile number 3's person want from pile number 3? What does pile number 3's person want from pile number 3? So we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords in the upright now, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the 5 of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles. I'm actually feeling one more here. Eight of Wands in reverse. We'll put the King of Pentacles back at the bottom of the deck. And let us pull some oracles. What does pile number 3 want from, or pile number 3's person want from pile number 3? What does pile number 3's person want with or from pile number 3 and this connection? Elephant. Okay. What else, Spirit? We have the Dancer, number 8. You must feel free to express yourself if you want to live a truly authentic life or quality and meaning. Our soul's dance is unending. Okay. does pile 3's person want with pile 3 or from pile 3? Grieve. Aquarius energy with the star coming through. We also have Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn coming through again. And we have 68 sitting on top of the world. Okay, and what are these? This one kind of wanted to reveal itself, so I will pull that, but let's pull another one here. Expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. And check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. Okay, I do want to read this elephant before we tap into the intuitive part here of your reading. Pile 3. Elephants. We have unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom, as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, one-pointed, focused, generous, and loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. To bring into balance, trust. Okay, wow. Talk about obstacles. Let me pick up this energy. Oh, I'm getting very lightheaded again, like really lightheaded. Wow. Okay. Just give me a second. I think this person at some point in time might have been different. I feel like this person is understanding that there's something greater, a greater version of themselves that they could grow into or do, but it's like this person is grieving their inability to capture what that is. And so I feel like this person is somebody who wants to be authentic. I feel like this person wants to live their soul purpose, and I feel like they want to express a true side of themselves. And I think this person feels really frustrated with their inability to make such thing happen here. This person might have a complex here and trying to find what their dharma, soul purpose is here, their calling, their purpose in life. And so it prevents them from even moving, because I feel like this person feels like if they were to get really clear about something and follow it, it would result in maybe not what's best for them until they overcome an understanding of what they truly want for themselves. So why even bother, if that makes any sense? So this person understands them being stuck. This person feels like there is a greater calling for them. I don't know necessarily that this is what this person wants from you so much, but we'll see as we tap in here. It's more like, what does this person want in general? I feel like this person doesn't want to explore an opportunity if they have to, if they're conflicted, if they have to compete, if they have to work with other people, if they have to do all this stuff here, only to be slighted, let down, things not work out. So I feel like this person is really pessimistic. It's like, unless it's something I truly, 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 truly love on a deep soul core level and feel it passionately within me, I do not pursue it at all. And I feel like this person's fairly fixed and potentially very stuck in their ways, and potentially they remember an experience they had that didn't leave them feeling very pleasant. So, and maybe they were screwed over by somebody else, or maybe they had to depend on someone else here that ended up slighting them, or so it's like this person remembers this. So they do see themselves as being limited and not allowing themselves to grow, expand, become a better version of something. But they also feel like, unless it's going to be exactly what it is that I want, then why even bother trying? But I don't even feel like this person is then pursuing to find what that is, or at least maybe you feel like they're not. But I feel like this person thinks by doing what they're doing, which is, I feel nothing, is what I feel here energetically, or at least maybe I'm picking up your energy of what you were picking up. It's like this person thinks that by doing this, eventually, whenever something does come towards them, they can follow and pursue it. When they get very clear and certain that's what they want, and follow their happiness and fill themselves up with joy. But there's no point in pursuing and engaging in anything unless it's the thing here. This is difficult energy. Empress in reverse, Taurus energy. I think this person really needs to know about filling one's own cup up with love enough to not feel so rejected, because I feel this person feels rejected by other people, and when situations or circumstances might pose as a challenge, it's difficult for this person to give themselves the love and whatever they need in order to keep going. So this person just keeps retreating at the first sign of competition or an obstacle or conflict. Then this person just pulls away or withdraws. And maybe this person has already kind of tried, like I said, to pursue something that left them feeling slighted, and so now they just don't even engage with that. I feel this person is carrying a sadness here, but at the same time, I feel like this person might be in a little bit of a bubble of thinking they're going to find what they want by continuously doing what they're doing right now. Because I think this person feels like, yeah, they'll know when they come across it, they'll get a feeling and a desire to express it, and that they want to be authentic and chase up something when they know that it's the thing. But unless they feel that, then there's no point. Three of Cups in reverse. And I do feel like this person is partaking in things that aren't helping. So this could mean, unhealthy group of friends, not allowing ourselves to open up to a network of people because we felt like we were slighted. So feeling removed. Somebody who might be using, again, partying, distraction, substances in an unhealthy way. And utilizing external people or situations as excuses to not do something. I think this person also feels like they're pretty secure as they are, which is giving me heavy like complacency. It's like I already have the security in some way that I need, But when we were picking up your energy, you've seen them as someone who might have been not in a place in life that had, I don't know, like maybe the financial abundance or the structure set around them, maybe a secure place or a stable place, or set up some sort of thing. But I feel like this person feels like they're secure in some sort of position that they're in, so there is no need to explore, only to leave themselves vulnerable for attack here in some way, or exposed, unless they know for sure that it's the thing that they want to pursue. So yeah, why even engage? Why even give of themselves? So I think this person's almost bored out of their mind, so they look to substances and things because they're sitting here waiting for something to fall in their lap. So I don't think this is how this person feels about you and this connection so much, as more of an ambition, more career driven, more inspiration, more of an ambition for life, more of a thrill for life for themselves. It's kind of very depressing here, pile 3. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to sage this after this whole reading. Yeah, and it's like this person doesn't want to hear it either. So I feel like you're a parent to this person. I don't know. This could very well be your spouse. Maybe you feel like you're parenting your spouse here, and it's like they get defensive. They see their position as something that they're holding strong here in some way that they know. And it's like, yeah, I could still chase my desire or my pursuit, but I'm not going to extend my last energy here that I have if it's not going to work out. So I might as well just wait here and be guarded here, and save my last little energy here until the thing is absolutely perfect for me. So the person feels like maybe you are financially supporting this person in some practical way, or that this person is utilizing this connection to give them sort of the foundational support. And so this person isn't ambitious enough to go find something here that's a calling. And I feel like this person doesn't want to create anything new yet, right? But in their mind, there's some idea that there is something eventually that's going to, I don't know, like I feel like this person also thinks they're going to be the greatest of something here, or bring this big revelation to the world with a doing of themselves. When they see it, they'll know it and they'll chase it and be successful. But until then, they might as well just rest on their laurels. Tower in reverse. Yeah, like I feel this person needs a reality check, and it hasn't happened yet because they're still seeing things from this complacent point of view or fixed view, that they are secure, but that security doesn't just come and stay there because of a safety. Like there's going to be some sort of reality check that this person is going to encounter that will make them see the severity of the real situation of what's going on in this person's life. But I think what they want right now is to stay secure how they are, to know that when there is an opportunity for them to get clear and chase up, that as long as they feel it in their soul and their being, then they're willing to step forward. But if there is going to be any sign of conflict or competition with other people that might slight them, then it's like they got to protect themselves and their emotional self at all costs, and so therefore they won't move forward with that type of a thing. What do they want? Yeah, look, 9 of Wands again, like very defensive, building that wall. I don't feel satisfied with this sort of thing, so I'm just going to pull a little bit more. What does this person want, though? Like, what does pile number 3's person want from pile 3? What does this person want? What do they want from pile 3? What do they want from the situation? What do they want from this connection? What do they want? This person's hurting. 3 of Swords. I feel like it should, yeah, like, I mean, we see the grief. This is this 3 of Swords. There is pain here because I feel this person's experienced pain. I don't know. Let's see. It's like they're trying to prevent pain. 2 of Swords in the reverse. This is like indecision and the consequences of an indecision. This is like staying idle, not choosing any which direction or way, and then having the universe kind of make us deal with consequences of our action here, of our inaction. World in reverse, not being successful, not finishing up something. Four of Pentacles, that is the need to release and explore from our comfort zone and let go of our security, of our safety net, of the thing that we know and that we're clinging on to as security, and release it in order to expand and grow. High Priestess, Ten of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So I did ask what they want. I feel like this person is how they're healing some grieving, some heartache, some heartbreak by not doing anything. And they feel like eventually this will flow out, but it's like this person isn't doing anything to have closure over pain, to choose a better way for them in order to close out this energy that they have, the pain, the suffering, and what they remember experiencing in order to expand. It's like they're waiting around for the shoe to drop, but they need to release something. So I feel like what this person wants is an ultimate 10 of Cups. They want to be happy. They see this as something, you know, that moving away from this mentality would be ideal for them. And intuitively, I feel like this person knows that this is what needs to happen. But it's like instead of doing something, this person intuitively is just sitting on wanting this, but not actively doing what they need to do. Releasing, letting go, allowing themselves to expand, addressing the pain, closing out any cycles, actively pursuing something here and making a choice to find balance, to move away here of thoughts and negativity in order to find something calmer, because you see the Six of Swords talking about finding calmer waters, and here's the peace. It's like the peace is there for this person to move towards and choose, but the person is just not choosing because they're preferring to wallow in this sadness of sorts. Even though I do feel as though they know that there is, I feel that they know that there is something they could do or that is coming, but I feel like they're just waiting here. Or maybe they know something we don't know. And I feel like this is it. Like they feel they know something we don't know. And that the reason why they're being this way is for a bigger reason or a bigger purpose here. And that they're withholding in order for them to get a 10 of Cups, full fulfillment in their life. So I see, yeah, I mean, somebody who might be in illusion of thinking things will just happen without any sort of investment in action. Devil, toxicity, stuck, bound by some toxic way. And it could be, like I said, substances that are influencing this person's mind. Like nothing's going to fall on their lap. They're not going to get what they want here by just wallowing in pain and not choosing a direction in life. They're very held back by their addictions, by their mindset, something that's toxic here, an unhealthy way of being that they're really held back by. That's a shame. So we have Capricorn energy here, and we also have Pisces. So this is what I see here. Pile number 3. I think I'm going to do a little sagey. Maybe I'll wait till the end of all 3 readings in case reading 4 has me saging again. But this is so challenging. I can't even imagine, okay? I wish you guys the very best here. And if this is your energy, there is a way out. I mean, the devil is an illusion. You know, it's very real when we're dealing with devil and we feel stuck, but it is a making within us that we can break free from when we see a truth, and only we can shine the light. Okay, so I will see you guys at the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 4. You picked the Night Sun Tarot, and I cannot wait to get into your beautiful reading. We're looking at what does the person on your mind want? What do they want from you? What do they want from the connection? What do they want overall? Before we get into what they want, we're looking at how do you see this person? So how do you perceive them so that you know whether this is indeed your pile? Now, keep in mind that energies get crisscrossed here on this channel, meaning I will tap into how your person sees you, and the back end will be about what you want from this person or this connection, or what you want overall. If that's the case, your person could be in another pile. So just switch energies as you see fit. If you don't get what you want, like I said, there could be another pile giving you more of your person's wants. But let's look at pile number 4, Spirits, for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. How does pile 4 see this person? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so, so much, Pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. How do you see this person? How does Pile 4 see this person? How do they know that this is indeed the person they came here about? Okay, that's a lot. I'm going to flip these before I pull some oracles. So we have the King of Wands. We have Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse. That is Pisces energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man, which is more Pisces energy. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Eight of Wands. How does Pile 4 see their person? We have Good Things, number 11. We have Truth. We have the Witch 33, and it says, be aware of your reputation, your influence, and your power to create, preserve, or destroy. Powerful women are often misunderstood. Wow. Eyes sticking out, which is intuition. These eyes are covered, but the intuitive eye is highlighted there with the star. So intuition's coming through quite strong. We have the Wolf. All right, so this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I also always get fire because of all the orange, so more Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be your birth chart or your person's. Could be prominent, sun, moon, rising sign in your person's chart. Earth or fire in their chart, I'm feeling. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. All right, TT. Let us read this energy. Just give me a second to pick up what this is about. Just going to move this over first. Okay. Wow. I think you see this person is someone definitely intuitive, and you see this person as somebody who is very independent, and I feel you feel a little bit of fear from this person, and I don't mean fearful as in a bad way, but maybe the power of this person, or maybe this person's way of being, because I feel like this person carries a strength about them, and they could pretty much, you feel, accomplish whatever they set their mind to. So you might have seen this person stand in their confidence, accomplish things in their life that maybe you would find difficult or other people might see as a struggle or a challenge. You see this person, again, you could flip energies if this is, you know, your how your person is seeing you, but you see this person as somebody who walks their truth, talks their truth, but it's also a truth here that sometimes might be not be of popular opinion, because I feel like this person has an ability to see through things, or at least you feel they could. intuitively, like they have a knowing. And so I feel like this person is confident in their intuition and is confident in chasing up things that they might not see fully proof of, but that they know to be right, and they don't waffle or go kind of back on their sort of idea. Although you might see this person as someone who might have to pull away to gain better understanding of certain things, and then you see this person gain an understanding, or they're able to pull away to review a greater truth, so they don't take things right at face value. It's like this person can see through things. So if things are happening on the surface, it's like this person sits with that, and then they come up with a deeper meaning or understanding of what's actually going on in order to then engage or to reflect on or to act on. This person doesn't just automatically take what's in front of them and run with it. So this person, there's more than meets the eye. I feel like you feel like this person might not be completely open with you about certain things. And you feel like this person might have had to walk away from certain things in their life in order to find their sense of freedom and independence, even though they might have not have known necessarily where this would lead them. So you might have witnessed this person leave situations of people or set situations that they could have had in their life that could have amounted to creating different things or just building to different things, where they've invested a lot of themselves, which would be a difficult thing to close out and walk away from. But you've seen this person choose to identify areas that might have not have been helpful in the greatest purpose of what they want. So you've seen this person maybe leave, I don't know, relationships or groups of people or situations or jobs or circumstances or whatever it is that wasn't bringing them something here that they needed for themselves. So this person is one that just trusts in their own independence of finding their own security or stability. This person could be somebody who is highly protective of family or overall, maybe of your friendship. So they could have been somebody who was very protective of you, wanting to make sure that you were looked after. I feel like this person has a lot of substance, or you see them as someone with substance and depth. And you also might see this person as kind of a lone wolf in some way, because sometimes this person isn't always understood or might be feared by others as someone who is threatening because of their confidence and their ability to be a little bit unpredictable in their spontaneous energy. Can't even say it. Jump into things. I feel like this person just jumps into things, okay, spontaneously, and they're able to just try, I don't know, try new things here. It's like this person does have two sides. So you do see this person as somebody maybe who could be at times quiet, removed, secretive, gaining their bearings. And then at other times, you see this person as confident, quick acting, spontaneous, taking a chance. So maybe you didn't really understand this person fully, or you weren't sure who this person really could have fully been, because there's two sides to this person. But I think you're coming to understand that both sides could definitely be true of this person. And so maybe this person wasn't able to work with you in creating something, and maybe the connection between you and them is over, or there's been some conflict here in the past, only for some of you guys if you resonate, because I feel like there is an ending here because over some conflict of not wanting to work with you, or maybe they wanted to do something solo, or maybe they saw you as somebody who is secretive, not wanting to create something, so they might have walked away here from this connection in order to seek more emotional happiness, even if that means being independent and free from this connection. I think that you see this person as someone who will follow the truth in order to find their happiness, even if it is painful, even if they don't want to fully see it. It's like the truth is what matters to this person, and the truth is to be emotionally satisfied and fulfilled here. And so this person will take chances to find that truth, even if that means putting themselves in danger or risking getting hurt. But this person has a lot of conviction. I feel like you feel this person will stand their ground. This person will fight for what they believe. This person will not care how much they invest emotionally here if it's not lined up with creating something of value for them or some substance. And this person has no problems walking alone or finding what that is on their own. And you might have seen this person trapped at some point in time in their life, maybe trying to figure out what to do and how to leave situations where they were not quite sure. Because I feel like at some point in time, this person had to step into the unknown and lean in on their intuition and their confidence and their guidance and their belief in self to accomplish something. So maybe this person has their own business or their own thing that they're trying to get off the ground, their own source of income that they're pursuing that's, not your standard thing here, your typical thing. Queen of Swords in reverse. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's something here about not seeing some sort of truth, not being very clear. Has this person cut you off? Or you don't understand fully this person's intentions in some way, or you don't see this person's intentions. Yeah, Justice in reverse, Libra energy. We see scales here. So maybe you feel like this person would do things or did something or would do things here that seems unjust or unfair or not quite right in bringing some sort of justice or balance in pursuit of something that would emotionally satisfy them or some, because I feel for them the truth is what matters, but the truth of emotional happiness, not necessarily the truth of what's going on in the 3D. And maybe this is difficult for you to understand, or maybe you see this person as being imbalanced in some way because there are these two sides to this person that kind of contradict, because this person is confident and open and pursuing things and jumping in and allowing themselves to be exposed in some way. But then there's also this secretive, held back energy of trying to figure things out, an unclear and protective type energy here. And then there's also wanting to protect family and friends, but then there's also this solo independent type of energy that can do it alone. And then this person sees value in maybe the material world or wealth or things here in a practical way that could be good things, but then also this person values a lot of what emotionally makes them happy, not necessarily material things. So I feel like you feel this person could be quite confusing. And again, maybe because this person has this heavy intuition, that they have this knowing of things that seems to be seeing something that other people aren't quite seeing. 10 of Cups, ultimate emotional fulfillment. This is an idealistic full potential of emotional happiness here. Maybe you saw this person as stopping at nothing to get a full 10 of cups for themselves, being emotionally happy in a situation, or maybe you saw some potential of full fulfillment with this person at some point that didn't quite happen because this person was very independent or had to walk away because something here wasn't working for them. But I feel like you're still in this person's energetic field in some way, obviously. So it hasn't really fully been over, but maybe you're no longer in contact, or you haven't seen this person, or something like this. I do feel I want it just a little bit more because I don't feel very satisfied with all this so far. So let's just pull a little bit more for this. How does pile 4 see this person? How does pile 4 see this person? How do they know that this is indeed the person on their mind? We have the 3 of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, and Judgment. You feel like this person is withdrawn or removed here emotionally from this connection. And maybe you guys were friends at one point and you guys are no longer friends. Like, you see a depth to this person emotionally, but maybe this person was not willing to work with you. I feel here with the Page of Pentacles, this is chasing up on an opportunity to explore something here that never really happened. Like, this person didn't create with you, didn't work together, didn't collaborate. They chose independence. They chose to be on their own. They chose to walk some other path here instead of allowing themselves to show how they truly feel in the situation. But I do feel like you see this person as someone who would walk in truth of their own emotional fulfillment. So it's kind of contradicting, and maybe that's what the contradiction is here. It's like, you know that this person might have had feelings for you, but they never acted on it, or they didn't pursue it. And maybe they didn't want a friendship to end, or maybe this person, I don't know, like, I just feel like if this person is so honest and truthful in pursuing their emotional bliss in some way, why they couldn't express their emotions or show their emotions in some way that was allowing things to work together. They chose an independence here. So maybe you see this person as having to sit on this, or reflect on this, or contemplate on this whole thing. And maybe you've walked away from this person in some aspect here, but I do see some sort of an ending because there was a conflict. And maybe this person is just confident in doing things on their own, going solo, very focused maybe on career, or very focused on what they could achieve for themselves in some way here. So a lot's coming through if you're resonating with this message, being multiple aspects of your person. Some of it did sound like it could have been contradicting, but it could be just this person is not one-dimensional, right? There's lots of dimensions to this person. So let's take a look at what this person wants, if you do resonate with that being someone that you came here about, and see, what does this person want with you? What do they want from this connection? What do they want in general? So Spirit, thank you so much for that message. What does pile number 4 want from pile number, what does pile number 4's person want from pile number 4, or this connection? What do they want? What does pile number 4's person want? So let's see, what do they want? Okay, wow, that almost flew. So we have the 6 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Sun, beautiful Sun energy. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Wands. I'm going to sneeze. Give me a second. Whoa. King of Wands, and then the High Priestess coming out again in reverse, and the King of Wands coming out again. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Queen of Swords coming out again. It was wanting to come in reverse, but I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. We'll read the energy. So if it comes in the negative or reverse attributes, we'll certainly pick that up. But let's pull some oracles. What does pile number 4's person want with pile 4? Abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Okay, now I'm all stuffy. Queen of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Leo. We have more Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then Pisces energy. We have the fish, water energy. That is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That is also abundance in the Lenormand deck. And we have the butterfly, number 10. 10 is about an ending. Butterfly is all about freedom and transformation. Allow yourself to leave behind the past and what is no longer necessary so you can truly be the person you have worked hard to become. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we have self-care. One more. Sitting on top of the world. Interesting, that came out for pile 3. So, what does this person want? I think this person is getting very clear with what they want. So maybe they are unclear right now and they're needing to get very certain. So that's what's causing a lot of confusion, because I feel like this person might be aimlessly trying to pursue something here in order to find what they want. And I feel like this person has an energy about them that brings in abundance. But this person is focusing on themselves. This person is focusing on bringing towards them what they want. And so I think they're exploring what this means. And I feel like this person is, if this person has left this connection with you, I feel like this person did so in order to find happiness or something to live for or something for themselves. And they might have seemed or felt directionless with you, or just in their life in general, needing to find a purpose, not seeing where they were headed. And so they want to focus on themselves. They want to focus on giving themselves love, attention, affection, giving themselves confidence to pursue and get clear about what is going to bring them happiness. So this person could very well have set up some sort of boundary with you if they felt like you were getting in the way of finding true happiness for themselves. I feel like this person is somebody who is quite confident. Like, these are very confident cards, and I'm not picking up shadow attribute because normally I would say it's kind of in the ego, but I feel like this person is rightfully confident because I feel like this person's been able to explore or ask themselves in a sort of genuine way here and really go to the core of the root of who they are, to ask themselves tough questions like, what do they want? What's fulfilling? What do they need to do for themselves? What isn't aligned? What do they not see? Who can they trust? Can they trust their intuition? What do they have to move away from? Are they stuck in any sort of way that they need to transform out of? So I feel like this person is walking in their power, and anything that they were living in lies in the past, it doesn't have to outright be deception, but whatever wasn't aligned with the truth had to fall away. And if this happened to be this connection, then I feel like this person is looking at being honest with themselves and recognizing a part of themselves that maybe was shoved down, or maybe they weren't seeing before. Maybe they were not clear about a side of themselves here that wanted to come through. So I feel like this person has had to lean in on their ability to figure out despite not seeing maybe the future road or where they're headed or what the best thing is here, and believe in an optimism here that they could eventually find contentment and see what they need to see in order to find great happiness. I feel like your person feels like great happiness is here for them, that they're going to find their calling, that there is sort of an exploration here, that they're on this journey in order to find what they don't quite see just yet, but by having this explorative energy about them, but the ability and the confidence to back it up, to see things, and their desire to find happiness and enlighten themselves despite not knowing is kind of what's keeping them going in some way. I feel like your person is somebody who is quite intelligent. Queen of Wands, yeah, and somebody, again, the King and Queen of Wands, divine counterparts. I don't know, maybe this person saw you at some point as someone who can match their level of intensity or fire or passion. I definitely feel like this person might be someone who you see as someone who is quite attractive, but the confidence keeps coming through here. Somebody who can make things happen and manifest things. So what do they want? They want to pursue a path of happiness, to find their calling, their abundance, their self-worth. They want to explore different sides of themselves to see what works and what does not in order to transform. And they want to leave behind anything that is not clear, anything that doesn't work, anything that is shady, anything that is more aligned with not supporting them. So if you've been more self-serving in some way, or deceptive, or not clear, or hidden, or removed, or not certain about future potential here with this person, I feel like this person is in pursuit of what that is for them and exploring this. Yeah, exploring this now. Page of Pentacles, to actually chase up on an opportunity to invest in areas that they feel might give them abundance. But I feel like this person's manifesting it so much as not necessarily chasing, but asking themselves questions about what doesn't serve them. Ten of Pentacles, yeah, long term. I feel like this person has a desire here for a long-term vision, a long-term enlightenment, contentment, abundance that's going to leave behind some sort of legacy to stand the test of time. When they die, they can leave something kind of behind here, but they don't see what that is just yet, but they're trusting their intuition. And I feel like this person is not wanting to be aimless, but I feel like this person has no qualms about being aimless in order to uncover or turn every stone to find what they're in search of. Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like this person, this is the second time this has come out and how you see them. Like maybe you were friends with this person and maybe they cut you out. I feel like this person does not want any sort of superficial relationships. I feel like this person doesn't want anything that is on the surface here. Like I feel like this person really wants long-term happiness, long-term vision, long-term goal. They want to be clear. They want to be certain about what they're engaging with here. And maybe they didn't feel that in this connection with you that was that. And if it's not with you, then it's in their life in general. So I feel this person is exploring. And I think freedom is important to this person, to be themselves and to find what makes them happy. So we're going to read the fish here to see if we can get a little bit more insights. So we have restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable, travels well. When out of balance, distracted, changes the mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. So yeah, I felt like this person was trying to figure it out. Like, so maybe you've seen this person as being wishy-washy at some point. I feel like this person felt wishy-washy in whatever situation that they had here. And I do feel like it was in a circumstance with you. So just take what resonates. But I feel like there's something about this person wanting to get clear, wanting to be confident, wanting to find their abundance, wanting to be certain, wanting clarity for a long term. And they're really asking themselves, is this a situation that gives me the stability? Is this a situation I'm confident in knowing? Or am I aimless? Am I feeling restless? Am I not knowing the intentions of this person? Are they being clear with me? And this person feels like, no, I don't feel this person feels that. Okay. And if this isn't your connection with them, then what does this person want? This person wants clarity. This person wants to come out of any uncertain state in their life. Because I feel like this person is stepping into, like I said, a confidence that they're able to have abundance in their life, and they don't need to rely on other people or situations or circumstances that aren't clear and that don't give them aim or goal. So this is what they want. Pile number 4. Yeah, Knight of Cups. They're going to chase their heart's content because I feel this person has a lot of love. I think this person is in pursuit of something creative that speaks to their soul, something that they love, something that finds them peace. You could have found this person to be pretty dreamy or romantic or loving in some way, but I feel like this person is more so than that, wanting to get clear as to where to invest their love, where to invest their energy, because this is also intuition. It's like, where's their intuition leading? What can they create? Trusting themselves. They're learning to just trust the guidance of themselves. There we have the 8 of Cups. So if that means walking away from where, and this is difficult because this is where we emotionally invested a lot of our energy into something that might have not have been working out. So we have to leave in search of our 9th and 10th cup. And so I feel like this person's walked away from situations that weren't emotionally balanced or fulfilling in some way. Maybe they felt lost. So it's been difficult. So I feel like this person's adapting more of a Queen of Swords type energy than some dreamy type listening to emotions. It's like listening to more a greater truth and understanding their intuition, their experience, getting more clear, more certain, more direct, more focused on self-worth, and that sort of thing. Okay. Pile number 4. I hope this helped you guys. Interesting reading for today. I love the readings. If you were called to another pile because it sounded more like you than your person, then you can go check that out. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.